Kia ora ana, ko Jade Varopanabinioni tōku ingoa. My name is Jade Varopanabinioni, and I'm coming to talk to you about Illuminate, the space 3-month program that I am opening. This video is going to be about 5 to 9 minutes long. I'm a deep kind of person, so I don't want to rush what I'm here to tell you about. And the purpose of this video is for you to connect to me and my energy, and also to get a better understanding of what is involved inside of this Illuminate space. What's the intention of it, and to understand a little bit more before you push play if the space is correct for you or not. And we're also going to talk about next steps and what happens from here. So I could have just put up a link to purchase access into this 3-month program. I could have done that. However, what was correct for me was to come and connect with you. All right. So this is our first step, this 5 to 9 minute video where I'm going to explain to you why I'm, going this in depth. The reason for that is because whenever I open up a space where there's going to be teaching and learning and exploration of ourselves on a deeper level, what is paramount, what is of the utmost importance is safety and ensuring that everyone's clear on what not exactly is going to happen, because when we take a journey like this, when we're looking at self-acceptance and we're looking at our inner world, there's no way to know for sure exactly what we're going to see or who we're going to become. So there is still a big degree of unknown, which we've got to be okay with. However, we can make some discernment before we go on the journey, and my job is about ensuring that everyone feels correct to come on the waka. So how you can do that is, you're obviously here watching a video on my website because you've heard me speak. Now there's a curiosity, and what we can do is watch how that curiosity turns into excitement. So if it is correct for you to come on this waka, there is this deeper thread of excitement that's forming each time you hear about this waka or this program. It's not to say that there isn't fear or there isn't worry or doubt, but underneath that fear, worry and doubt, there is this growing sense of excitement, wonder, just the solidness. And so I want you to check in with that excitement right down here in your puku, in your stomach, in your gut. Is that sense of excitement and wonder, giddiness almost, is it there? And if not, why are you here? What do you think that this space is going to bring you, right? And seeing if you can connect to this place of excitement. And if that sense of excitement just isn't there, and you're thinking that this space is going to give you something, it's probably an opportunity to have an honest conversation about what are your intentions for wanting to come into this space. If you can't connect with a feeling or an excitement, right away, that's okay. But it's just about having a really honest conversation and ensuring that our mind isn't telling us, oh, this is the next shiny thing to go and learn. So, next, what are we going to learn inside of this 3-month space? There are 6, let me just go back a bit. So I am a teacher of self-expression. I have had my mahi, my business, Unearth Your Worth, for 7 years. And I've been a coach for 15 plus years, right? So I have been teaching, training, coaching for a good chunk of my life. And so what I've done is I have gathered the main pillars that it takes to turn and face ourselves for a purpose, turn and face ourselves to heal or reveal is another way that I like to put it, to reveal to us our next chapter, right? We're in a current chapter right now of our life, and you're here because you're curious about what more, what next. Learning the art of self-acceptance is to learn to turn and face, instead of turning and running, turning and facing to heal and reveal to us our next version of who we are becoming. And this requires self-responsibility to look at these pillars, and that's why I take the time to really spell out that this is not a journey for everybody, right? The next steps after this will be, if it still feels correct, will be for you to fill out a contact form where I will give you a call. That call will be about 9 to 10 minutes, and I will discern that, one, you meant to fill out the form and you're not a robot, and two, that it feels correct for you to explore coming on this waka. And so the next steps after that call will be to have a more in-depth conversation with me about what are you looking to get out of this space, and really connecting with your intentions. From there, that's when you pay and we set up and we get going. So learning these pillars, these 6 pillars of potential is what I call them. The PO of potential is because we're revealing our potential, what's next to come. And so understanding these 6 PO is about understanding what it takes to live a life where we accept ourselves, good, bad, and ugly. I won't go into the teaching side of things here because this is just about what to expect over a 3-month period. So each fortnight, I will send out a video training and resources for you to connect to one of the PO. So there are 6 PO, and there are going to be 6 videos that are sent out. Every month, we'll also have a live call, like a video, a webinar actually, where we can come, create space for ourselves to connect to our body, our tinana, and create safety within our body as we learn these these pillars. That call will be in the middle of the month, and then on top of that, for this round of Illuminate, I'm going to be offering participants to book in for a one-on-one session with me. This is self-managed, and it is 1 per month. So it's not, if you didn't use it in month 1 and 2, you don't get 3 sessions in month 3. It's if you need support within the month, you are empowered, empowered to book in for a session each month. So if you need it, you can manage that. So there's support there, and there's also self-responsibility woven throughout this journey. This is not a journey where this is not a journey for someone who is learning about self-awareness. This is for somebody who's spent years already journeying and building self-awareness, potentially even teaching other people, but they are just looking for more. There's just like little itch of like, why potentially things aren't lasting, or why is there confusion or frustration around certain areas even though the work has been done. This is going to answer that, because at the end of the day, if we're trying to fix something away, it keeps coming back. And so the art of self-acceptance is about creating long-lasting, sustainable change from the inside out. Turning and facing and revealing our good, our bad, our ugly, and accepting all of it. So that's the overview. And next step is fill out the contact form, and I will contact you, and we'll go from there. Kia ora.